Hello, Rams fans. John Anderson here with the skip, Kevin Brooks. As you can see, the holiday season has pushed us a little bit apart. We're at odds right now, cleaning the locker room and handing out gear, basically giving our money away right now. So if there's a little bit of fisticuffs, don't worry about it. We'll get over it. Today, it's about 50 outside. It's kind of a nice day. What did you feel like during this break when it was icy and really cold?
It was cold, and I was stuck inside for 3 days, and it was freezing this morning. It was like 19 degrees.
Well,
it's nice now.
Yeah, as
That's
y'all,
why we're inside.
As y'all know, Kevin Brooks is a cold weather wuss. So that's why I was asking him what he did during the ice and snowstorm. I was actually kind of laughing thinking about you with like 75 blankets on you.
Yeah, it was not. I had that and Muammar Gaddafi. She has warmth. Muammar Gaddafi, of course, is a cat that's 20 years old. So I'm not sure how much longer she's gonna make it. And my condolences to Pico.
Yeah, Pico. My poodle passed on, and the other dogs are sad. Well, now we're gonna move on. We're past the holiday season, which means our season is upcoming here quickly. Less than a month, we kick off against McMurray. The next 3 weeks or so, we have practices. What does this do? What advantage does Angelo State gain in having these 3 weeks in warm weather and actually having 10 days without school being in session?
I think that's the biggest thing is just the 10 days without school. That really is advantageous because we get everybody here. We don't have to worry about class schedules, guys coming and going. And then hopefully, like I say, even when the weather is, for me, cold, it's still pretty good. And so we should be able to get a lot of things done that we need to review just from the fall. And then hopefully set a pretty good base for going forward and then getting ready to go play against McMurray on the 1st.
Yeah, and there's a Texas weather is kind of strange here in San Angelo, where you have the highs and lows, where you have a 70-degree day and an ice storm. This year, it really has been all the way up to Christmas was extremely warm until the last week. Do you think it's going to turn this side, or are we just going to have an all-around good year?
I don't know. According to the farmers around here, which those are the smart guys, originally I think it's supposed to be a cold, wet, spring/winter. And then I've heard that it's not going to be as cold. So I'm feeling good that we'll be okay. If the weather we have right now is the bad stuff, I tell you what, I can handle that. So hopefully, though, we get through February without any issues, and then it starts to warm up in March and April.
Now, coming up, practice starts January 10th. That first week, do you see having two-a-day practices, one a day? I know there's a scout day mixed in there.
Yeah.
How does that all work? I'm sure these people out here want to know.
Well, we'll go twice the first day on Saturday, then Sunday we just go once because of church. And then Monday, depending on how Saturday and Sunday goes, we may go once, we may go twice. Tuesday, I think we've got some media stuff we got to do in the morning, so we won't really practice. And then scout day Tuesday afternoon, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be, we'll enter squad. And probably those days we'll probably try, since we can go over our 4-hour NCAA allotment, we'll probably go ahead and do pregame BP just like a game. That way we can prepare for that. And those long days like when we have doubleheaders and stuff. So that's sort of the plan. Won't go 2 times, maybe 1 or 2 days, but I don't feel like we're going to need to do it as often as we've had when we got a 3-day window. Having 10 days opens you up a lot more time. And that's the last thing you want to do is get guys tired and sore right off the bat. So
right.
We want to sort of ease into it. I think our guys will come back in shape, but it doesn't matter what you've done. Actually going out and playing the game of baseball creates some soreness and stuff that you just can't prepare till you go do it.
Absolutely. Now, this time of year, it's kind of a big time to look around the conference and see who has players that maybe didn't come back, didn't make grades, got hurt. Do you have any of those issues here?
No. We've got everybody we thought we were going to have back and ready to go. Found out about an injury today that may hamper us a little bit early, but we'll wait and see how that goes. And then, thus far we're healthy coming in, so hopefully we can stay that way.
Yeah, and it's a big change from last year. Last year you had a couple key components in the field and on the mound that had surgery and didn't participate until this time of year at all.
Right, and so that's the big thing. Last year, injuries were were a big part of our season the whole way through. I mean, we just never got healthy. And thus far, like I say, going into it, we're pretty healthy. And like I say, hopefully we can keep it that way as the season goes on.
That sounds great. And the first 3 weeks of the season, or for almost 4 weeks, is all non-conference. Now, where do you see that fitting in the non-conference schedule? Do you like to play more players? Do you like to go win? Obviously you want to win the games. Do you go after them hard like that? Pitch your guys 200 pitches, or is there more caps on them early?
Well, we'll cap them early, and that's the thing. We're not going to have to hurry as much this year as we've had to in past years to build pitchers up. Really sort of using those first 2 weekends as we do generally with inter-squad, so they'll be capped at pitches because we feel like we have a lot of pitching depth. So I do want to try to get a lot of guys in games and give them opportunities in games. So therefore, we'll make the pitch counts a little shorter than what we generally do. That way it necessitates having to use some guys. So I think that'll be really good.
Well, one thing that I've noticed in you is it looks like you've gone to like media school. You got your legs crossed, your hands folded. You're not doing any crazy stuff. Did you actually go to a course over the winter break or in the fall?
Well, I don't know if we did the Why I Coach videos over the summer. I think that might have been the last video we actually did since, the fall. I think we were sort of shut out.
So you've cleaned it up since then, is what you're saying?
No, and our director, producer / guru, Wes Mantooth, said I appeared like I had no arms because I had my hands behind my back. And I did watch that later. And if you look at it, I'm looking armless. So that's just a tip I got from,
You're a coachable player. Because, I mean, me being a non-educated media person, educated but not in media, I would have given you like a 10 out of 100 with your hand placement and your relaxivity. Now I'll give you about a 90.
Really?
So, yeah, Mantooth came up with one tip and turned you 80 points.
Yeah, well, and then my doctor gave me some drugs, too.
Drugs always help, Danny. Well, obviously our video is going way too long since we haven't talked in a while and we've been fighting.
Doing that.
Yeah, he's always trying to rush.
He is.
I'd like to get him on camera sometime. Just
need to get
drop the hammer on him.
4 words I don't think he can handle.
I'd have to give him one easy one like cat. Here we go. Here's your 4 words. Let's see. Billfold.
Okay.
Stump.
Okay.
Snorkel.
Okay.
And Cuba.
Okay. While visiting Cuba and going snorkeling, my stump hand could not grab my billfold, and it was frustrating. That was really, man, that's starting the year. That was
great. You shouldn't have added the and at the end of the end.
I know.
You had it. You should have just walked off and dropped it.
I was really disappointed with that.
No, you did good, man.
C-.
I would say that is a B+. You got the whole thing in. The only
Yeah,
reason you get
but
is
I
A.
didn't say it with confidence.
Yeah, there's no conviction in your pitch.
Not.
You just hung a curveball.
That was not relaxed, and the media school, media savvy.
And I don't know if you noticed it, but we'll watch it on camera. You went like this and got all nervous again. Hands behind the back, no arms.
It looked like I was armless?
Yeah. You're going to have to watch out for that. You look like a fish.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm ready. But I'm ready for practice. So January 10th, and then I'll be a little more geared up. Right now is the calm before the storm.
And maybe we'll get a little bit closer on the couch if we start playing well. Otherwise, we're going to be at the opposite sides of the locker room. All right. Truce.
All right.
Rams fans, see you out of practice.